it's Jeff Summers with Watch You Know. And today, part 5 of the State of the Collection. If you haven't seen part 1, 2, 3, and 4, go back and watch those. Links in the description below. There will be a part 6 and likely a part 7 as well. So stay tuned for those. Those will be released soon after this. I don't want to waste any more time. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is my favorite watch that I have in the collection. It's an Omega Geneve, and it is from 1978. I absolutely adore this watch. It's so simple, but yet elegant, and it's just beautiful. Unfortunately, this watch does need to go in for some service, which after this video happens, I am going to initiate that because it does need a new mainspring. At least that's my assessment of it. So we'll see what my watch repair person says. And I did get it through Watch Vintage, which is in Bristol, England. So check out their website, watchvintage.com. There we go. Let me get a close-up. Special watch to me. All right, we'll put that over here in the dress watch category. The next watch I'll show you is this Pagani Design, and it is obviously modeled after a Patek Philippe, and I will show you a little bit about this nice timepiece here. Once I can get it off. All right, this goes off there, and there we have it. Look at that. That is nice, and I'll tell you why it's nice. Sapphire crystal, and it's got NH35 movement, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. A lot of these watches do have that Seiko NH35, and it is an homage to the Patek Philippe Nautilus in Tiffany blue, which there are a limited amount that were made of the Patek Philippe in Tiffany blue Nautilus. I love this watch, and I think it wears nicely on my 6 1/4 inch wrist. So let's put it back on and see what it looks like.
Oh, did I put the wrong side on first? I did! It's hard working with these gloves. There's that. And then it's all awkward. Alright, get on there. Ow! Pain. Okay.
There! My goodness! That took a long time. Alright, we'll have to speed this up. Show you the next watch. And this is one I did review a long time ago, and it has a lot of use. It is a Tissot V8 and chronograph. Love this watch. It does need a battery. As I said, I reviewed this and have received a lot, tens and tens of thousands of views on this timepiece. Has an automobile vibe. You can see how the color in certain angles looks black or blue, but it's really a blue, of course. And it is a gorgeous timepiece with your date right there at the 6 o'clock position. What do you think of the 6 o'clock position for a date? Or even a 4 o'clock position? I kind of like it down there. Yeah, there it is by Tissot, who is in the Swatch group. All right, so let's take that and put it over here in the chronographs, which is getting larger and larger, the amount of watches that are here. All right, let's move along to this one, which I reviewed as well. Now, this is a very inexpensive timepiece by Megir, obviously an homage to the Tag Heuer Monaco. And I think it's well worth the $22 I believe that I paid for this watch. It has a chronograph, and it does not look exactly like the Tag Heuer Monaco. It has its individuality. And another watch too that needs a battery. Gosh, there's so many that I have to put a battery in. At one time I had put in a battery for every watch that needed one, and it just took me days on end, and I think I need to do that again. Probably should have done it before I showed this video, but you know, you get excited to shoot a video, and it was near the end of the year, or was at the end of the year when I started shooting this, and this is where all these watch YouTubers do the state of the collection videos. So there you go. I said I would speed it up. Oh, one of the cool things about this watch is this beautiful band. I just love this watch strap. So it's got Megir right there. Okay, so let's put this. This is another chronograph. I'm going to put this in the chronographs there, and let me show you next a monster of a watch. This is disgustingly large. Okay, so it weighs an immense amount. It's funny. I pick up a watch like this, and you can see the size difference here. I mean, it is huge. Look at the size difference on. Where's my most daintiest watch? Most dainty. It's probably this one that I've shown so far. I have ones that are smaller, but look at that. That is huge, huge. And look at how tall. All right, it is enormous. If I put this on my wrist, look at this thing. Look at that. Look at that. That's one of those Invictas that when I first got into watch collecting, I thought, hey, this is going to be a good idea. And for me, it was right at the time, but not anymore. Too big and bulky. Too huge. All right, let's put this. This is this another chronograph? No, it's not. Definitely not a dress watch. I don't know what to call this. I think I'll call it a novelty watch. So we'll put that over here. Okay. And then I have another one. Of course I do. I have so many. There's so many more to see. Wow. Yeah, this one. This one's beautiful. Okay, so this is a Zeppelin, and it's the Zeppelin Rome. Another one I reviewed. I remember when I got it, I had this damage already. I should have sent it back, but I guess I didn't. And it's kind of banged up now. I did polish it up a little bit before this review to make it look a little bit nicer. Let's get a close-up on this. It has a moon phase. Ooh, look at that. Made in Germany, Zeppelin. And it also is another chronograph. And another one that needs a battery. My goodness. All right, so let's put this over the chronographs, which is quickly growing in number. How many chronographs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It looks like 12. And there are more to come. All right. We have a Citizen. Yes. This. And look at this dial. It is beautiful. I want to get a close-up of the dial because it is just gorgeous. It's got some nice texture in it and a pattern. If you look in there, where is that pattern? It is relatively thin. I have not done a review on this watch, and it's another one that needs a battery. My goodness. Now I do have it on this strap from Tissot, which I have reviewed a watch of theirs, which I'll show you later, either in this video or the next one. So there you go, a Citizen quartz, and we'll put that in the dress watch category. Put that right in there, and let's see what we have next. Oh yeah, wow, you're gonna like this. Look at this one. All right, here it is. Let me wind it up. Look at that. Now, no need to wind it up, really. It has a rotor, of course, but give it a little shake. And it is a Timex Waterbury. Waterbury? I've heard of strawberries and I've heard of blackberries, but never a Waterbury. No. So there it is, the Timex Waterbury open heart. So you can see inside, we have that open heart there. And it has some nice texture on the dial with this one too. And on the back, showing off the movement. Look at that. There you go. So I did a review on this. Keep in mind the links to my reviews on these watches are in the description. So let's take that, which is clearly a dress watch, and we'll put that in the dress watch category as well. Yeah, we have a growing collection here. Compared to video number 1, the table is full. Well, it's about to get more fuller. More fuller? With this one. Whoa! This is probably the most gorgeous dial on any watch that I have. Yes, the Seiko Presage Cocktail Time. Look at this dial. Look at it. Ah. It's a bluish silver. And I adore it. I am over the moon with this baby. It's got the engraved Seiko. You have a nice strap, Seiko right there. Give you a look at the back. Now I've done 2 reviews on this watch because this is one of those watches that I've done extremely well. I think it's at 40,000 views, and then I did another update. I think it was like a 2-year update on this watch, and yeah, it still works fantastic. You know, it does have a couple scratches on it because I do wear these watches, and that's one thing about my channel is that I give you some reaction of watches that aren't necessarily brand new out of the box, so I can give you that take on the watch as it is a year later, 2 years later, or at least a few weeks later. I don't just review it right out of the box all the time. All right, so that's certainly another dress watch. My goodness, there's a lot of dress watches. I think that's probably maybe my favorite as far as category of watches. And here's another one that can go in that category, and that is the Skagen. Now this is a company, as you can see right here, from Denmark, and they're known for their very thin timepieces. You see, it's paper thin. if you take it and compare the thickness. Oh, let's do, oh, this will be funny. Let's compare it to this behemoth as far as the thickness. Look at that. Oh my goodness. How many times thicker is this one? It's like 4 or 5 times thicker. This one. Wow, that's crazy. All right, so there you go. A Skagen. Have not reviewed this one. It's a beautiful timepiece. So we're going to put that yet again in the dress watch category. All right, let's move on. And oh my goodness, another dress watch? Okay, so yeah, this one here, this is in my Seiko collection video. So I did a little video on my Seikos a few years ago, and this was in that review. And I named each one of the watches. I named this the wedding watch because this is the watch that my dad wore at my wife and I's wedding. So that is the Seiko something. Seiko. And these Seikos don't really have the greatest of names always. 660185. I'm rocking the 660185. There it is. Okay? Another thin dress watch. As many dress watches are. Oh, that looks so nice. I love that one. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, go ahead. Subscribe by clicking the subscribe button down below in the description. And all the links for these watches that are reviewed, that I have reviewed, are in the description below as well. So on to part 6 soon, and possibly part 7. I think we can get it done with 7 installments of the state of the collection. So be tuned for those. Those will be coming out soon. I wish you a great day, great evening, great night, whatever time it is, and I will see you in the next watch review. Bye.